What did you do now?
Well, Clayton, I don't even know why we're filming this, to be completely honest. Maybe something cool happened, I don't know, or something terrible. But I picked up a MK6 R, basically to part out. I picked it up thinking the engine was toast in it. When we went to go pick it up, it did run like garbage. It had a very major oil leak as well. However, as you can hear in the background, we got it running. And with that, we're gonna put it on the dyno, see what kind of power it makes before I part it out, because the engine, I think there's some wiring problems in this thing. There's a few things that happened that kind of made it seem like this engine was smoked. However, a couple hours worth of work, the oil leaks are fixed, and mostly fixed, and the car runs fine now. It looks like potentially there is, well, not potentially, there is a watt box on this car, and for those that have put watt boxes in their cars, they would know that you got to really hack apart the ignition stuff to make those work, and all of it was done extremely poorly. So that contributed to some of the problems. There's a few other things with it. However, it is running now. These do come with a KO4 from factory, and we probably only had, MK6 Rs are pretty rare around here, really. There's only a couple of them.
Yeah.
Like, not very many at all. And I've only had one or two of them probably on the dyno. I would never have dynoed one with this software. This has Tunezilla software, which would be, in this case, I think it's like a stage 2. With the Golf Rs, I'm rambling, but with the Golf Rs, these MK6s, it's typical to do a high pressure fuel pump upgrade as well when you go into the downpipe. This does not have a high pressure fuel pump upgrade. It's basically downpipe, intake, and software. It does have a full turbo back exhaust, but like the typical kind of stage 2 stuff, but in the R, usually it would have the high pressure fuel pump. This does not. It has stock high pressure fuel pump. I have no idea what it's going to make for power. I haven't revved it above really 4,000 RPM. It's driven off the trailer and in here.
And leaked a bunch of oil.
And leaked a whole bunch of oil. We got it fixed, so we figured we might go try to drift it. I don't know what we're gonna do donuts in parking lots, I have no idea. But the time belt looks super shoddy on it. And we figured we'd dyno it first, just to see what it makes for power. So, it's warming up, let's get to dynoing it.
So you've had a bit of a track record in Golf Rs that are kind of junky, and MK6,
so
MK7.
You know why we're parting this car out? It probably won't come through on video. Well, Clayton will probably show some now.
I'll get some.
But it looks good from far. However, air ride ruined this car. Every corner of it is baconed. For those that don't know, bacon is wavy, and that's what every fender and quarter panel look like on this car. The cost to fix it and repaint it, the fenders are different colors right now because the previous owner tried to fix them and make them look half decent. However, to fix it properly, it's a lot of money in paint and body work to do that. We have a lot of parts we can sell with this thing, so we're just going to part it out. Or we're going to run it first. But we got to check the oil.
Nah, it's okay.
We got to check the oil.
It smells oily.
Well, there's a lot of oil that's leaked off the back of the engine still, so it's probably going to get a whole lot more smokier from the amount of oil that was leaking from it before. We're just making sure that there's oil in it.
For those who don't know where oil is,
well, there's
that's where you check it.
Parts of the dipstick.
You don't need that.
What do we think, Clayton? Oh, she's perfect. Timing belt?
Not so
perfect. That's okay. So hopefully it goes through the whole rev range. It makes, I think it should make, I've never dynoed one with specific software just like this, like with this mod, without the high pressure fuel pump. high pressure fuel pump, stage 2 like this, typically will dyno just over 300 wheel. I'm suspecting this is probably going to be more like 270.
All right, let's find
280.
it. Let's do it.
Clayton's rushing me.
Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, let's do it.
Those who ask every damn video that we do on an R, what is it a real R? Because it doesn't. The wheels don't spin.
It's only 2-wheel drive.
We just go back here, man, and we disconnect the Haldex. It's just under there. We disconnect it for safety, and then we run it. So the wheels aren't going to move. It's fine. It's a real R.
For the last time I bought that.
I forgot to mention it's a real shitty R.
Yeah, and the last time when I bought the blue R, the clutch didn't even allow me to run it. So we'll see if this one, see if the clutch holds. All right, feels like a bit of a shake. Let's see what she does. Had a bit of a hiccup there, but it made more power than I thought. 281, 306. Look at you go. It wasn't happy.
It actually sounded quite good.
It wasn't happy at the beginning of the run. I don't know what's in it for spark plugs or if they've ever been changed. So
Sounds like it has a bit of a mess.
It does right now, a little bit. We'll probably do another rip though. See what it does.
Well, it's 2 to make it true. This is fake right now.
Right, you're right. Valid. We'll use fans next time.
Fans?
There's spiders right here.
Get out of here, you fucking spiders. Were the spider webs extra?
The cobwebs, look, I'm way up in the corner. Still a bit of a lower lead, but nowhere near what it was. Before, if we would have let this run for 15, 20 minutes, it vacated all of the oil in it. It was that bad of an oil leak. But we fixed that problem. We're gonna cool her down. Mods, there's no real point to this video, I do gotta say that. We're trying to cool it down.
Low, put on low.
Put on low?
Low.
There's no real point to this video other than depending on what we end up doing with this car. But I did want to film it while we dyno it. Who knows what was gonna happen. But I will talk about the mods. Since it is providing decent data, it does have a stock intercooler. It has a full CTS turbo back exhaust. It has an integrated engineering intake. It has a brand new starter on it. It has a brand new O2 sensor.
That's good mods.
Good mods?
Yeah. Has a diverter valve spacer relocation
kit.
kit.
It has that relocation thing. Again, it is KO4. It does have a brand hammer new set of Bilstein coilovers on it, like literally just installed on it. It has upgraded sway bars. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but mechanically, stock fuel pump, stock injectors with a Tunezilla Stage 2 file, 280 wheel, proving that it's still got lots of life left in her. We're gonna do another run once we cool her down. Right now that we dusted the cobwebs off, we'll dust the cobwebs off. Time for round 2. 2 to make it true. Oh, for the record, the clutch did hold. All right, let's see what we got here. Round 2. Stumbles real bad on peak torque. definitely needs plugs. I got a check engine light, and I guarantee it's for a misfire. But I'm not putting any plugs in it. We're just going to be done for tonight. And now we know 281, 306. The last one did 308 torque. Lost a little bit of horsepower, but you probably seen on the video it did miss pretty bad in the mid-range. I just stayed in it. So yeah, let's get out.
Wait, let's get some revs. 1 second.
Oh, revs?
Yeah.
I thought it maybe had exhaust crackle tune on it, but it didn't. Okay, turn the fans off. Clayton, I don't know where this video is going to go, so
it's going to go on the CO Motorsports YouTube channel. Like, subscribe.
You're right. All of that, what Clayton said, is correct. But I don't think the video is going to end here. There's going to be more in this video. Oh, man. Suspected spam. So yeah, we're hopefully going to have some more stuff playing around with this thing. There's a lot of good parts on it. We proved that the engine actually is really healthy. It pains me not to put a set of plugs in this thing because it clearly needs it. You can see here in this blue line where it misfired really hard.
Maybe the next owner can put plugs in it.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I should ask them to put plugs in it before I buy them.
Because this engine is what, for sale, right?
Engine's for sale. It would make more horsepower. Surprisingly to me, actually, I didn't think it was going to make quite this much power. But I think with a fresh set of plugs in it, gapped properly, it would make a bit more, and the graph would be much smoother. So, it's likely getting all parted out.
Likely.
That's a good squeal. There's a lot of good stuff on it. It does seem kind of weird to part one of these out, but as Clayton probably filmed some of the B-roll, the body panels itself are what's kind of ruining this car, and it's not worth.
Kind of?
Kind of, yeah. It is. They're big rim. This is like, this baconed. That's it. It's baconed. Clayton, put a piece of bacon over that, would you? Interior's mint, steering wheel, everything's good about it. It's just, it's not worth trying to do the paint work and fix it. So, we're gonna probably play around with this a little bit more. So I'm gonna start rambling and we'll get to some of that. Okay, and there you have it. There's basically a Mark 6R, anything that's worth any value, completely apart. And as you will see in the video, the car's now gone. So it was fun while it lasted, but lots of people are going to enjoy lots of good parts from this car, so it's not going to waste, that's for sure.